The cosmos far beyond our planet is filled with things so weird and wonderful that it can be difficult to believe they exist. Perhaps the weirdest of them all are black holes, bottomless pits that devour stars, power the centers of galaxies, and warp space and time. Black holes have long been a source of much excitement and intrigue. But could a black hole devour us all one day? There are millions of them out there just waiting. And if we happen to make a black hole accidentally, well, you better fasten your seatbelts. Things are going to really suck. Quite literally, what would we see if we got pulled into a black hole? Could Earth orbit the sun and a black hole? Would we survive spaghettification? Just 3,000 light-years from Earth is a black hole visible to the naked eye. Thankfully, we are at a safe distance from this stellar black hole and many others like it. There are approximately 100 million of them out there in our galaxy that we know of. A team of astronomers from the European Southern Observatory and other institutes has also discovered a black hole lying just 1,000 light-years from Earth. They are the remnants of supernovae, which occur when stars 10 to 20 times larger than our sun collapse in on themselves. Stellar black holes are fairly common and are about 16 kilometers in diameter. And then there's the much larger competition, supermassive black holes. These have a diameter roughly the size of our solar system and a mass greater than 1 million suns combined. One of them, known as Sagittarius A, is right smack dab in the middle of our galaxy. So how close would a black hole need to be a danger to us? Technically, a black hole the size of a 1 millimeter pin could destroy us if it was close enough to Earth due to its incredibly dense mass and extreme gravitational pull. Our survival all depends on whether we've surpassed the event horizon, the black hole's point of no return, or not. Anything beyond this point would have to travel faster than light to escape. The same gravitational effects that produced spaghettification would start to take effect here. The edge of the Earth closest to the black hole would feel a much stronger force than the far side. As such, the doom of the entire planet would be at hand. Our atmosphere would start to be vacuumed up. And then huge chunks of the Earth would rip apart and follow suit. If Earth managed to fall into the orbit of the black hole, we'd experience tidal heating. The strong uneven gravitational pull on the Earth would continuously deform the planet. It would likely give rise to Earth-shattering earthquakes, volcanoes, and deadly tsunamis. Eventually, Earth would begin to stretch in a process known as spaghettification. For an average-sized stellar black hole, spaghettification can occur several hundred kilometers away from the event horizon. But for a supermassive black hole, physicists believe this would happen inside the event horizon due to its size. Eventually, no matter what size it is, anything entering a black hole would be ripped into a string of individual atoms. What would happen, hypothetically, if a black hole appeared out of nowhere next to Earth? Unfortunately, our whole solar system would be doomed. The careful balance of the Sun and our many planets would collapse, which could send them crashing into one another. Our asteroid belt would get sucked towards us. About 200 of the 552,894 asteroids we know of are more than 100 kilometers across. So if one hit us, it would be extremely dangerous. All of the matter in our solar system would join the accretion disk around the black hole. As matter gets sucked into the black hole, it generates massive amounts of radiation. Astronomers have discovered rare circumbinary planets that orbit two stars. While this may be a possibility with a black hole and our sun, the extreme tidal forces would most likely make our planet inhabitable. And worse yet, we might get kicked out of orbit or swallowed by the sun or the black hole eventually. Physics as we know it would change. Things like gravity, the speed of light, and even how atoms bind and react might be completely different. The truth is, we don't know what would happen. We can't get any information out of a black hole. Would we get pulled into another dimension? End up in a parallel universe? But nothing to worry. Our sun would never turn into a black hole. It is not a big enough star to turn into black hole, and there are very low chances for a black hole to come near our solar system. So we can sleep at night without thinking about it.